Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anita and in today's video I will talk to you about online customer review management. So whether you have an online business or a business with a physical location, online reviews are very important for the success of your business. Therefore, I decided to create a video about this topic today. And more specifically, I will talk about three things today. First, I will share with you some things that you really need to know before you start managing the online reviews for your business. Then second, I will share with you some best practices about online reviews. And third, I will talk to you about how to deal with negative online reviews. So yeah, we have lots to talk about today. Let's get started. But before we get started, let me first introduce myself for all of you who are new to my channel. So my name is Anita and I'm a marketing expert. I have an MBA from one of the best business schools in the world, the University of Michigan, and currently I run a digital marketing agency. So in my videos on YouTube, I give marketing advice and also I talk about marketing related news. And I think this is the only channel on YouTube that's focused on marketing news. So therefore, if you're a marketer, an entrepreneur, or an online personality, please consider subscribing. The first thing that you need to know about online customer reviews, even before you start thinking about how to manage the online reviews for your business, is that online customer reviews are huge. About 80 to 90% of customers say that they always read reviews online before they purchase things from other online or offline businesses. Now let's talk about some key benefits of online customer reviews for businesses. Well, the first benefit is free advertising. Whenever your customers write things about your business online, they help spread the word about your business online, and that's a form of free advertising that I'm sure every business appreciates. And not only do you get free advertising, but also you get a more trusted form of advertising, because customers in general trust the opinion of other customers more than they trust the campaigns and the ads that your company creates internally. In addition to the advertising related benefits of online customer reviews are also a great way to connect with your customers better and to really understand what your customers want, what your customers need, what they like about your product, what they don't like about your product. Now let's talk about the different types of websites where you can find customer reviews online. So the first type that I want to talk about is websites that are only focused on customer reviews, such as Yelp. So pretty much the only reason why people visit Yelp is to either read customer reviews or to write a review. And there's also some industry specific websites that are only focused on reviews, such as TripAdvisor. So whatever industry you're in, try to find a website that is focused on reviews for that industry and see what people write on that website about your business. Another type of websites where you can find customer reviews is e-commerce websites, such as Amazon. As you probably know, every product page on Amazon has a customer review section, but even if you have your own e-commerce website, you should definitely have a customer review section on every product page. And another type of websites where you can find customer reviews online is social media websites. So for example, if your business has a Facebook page, customers can leave reviews on that Facebook page. Facebook actually gives you the option to turn off reviews, but I do not recommend turning off customer reviews on Facebook because that really dilutes the trust that your potential customers have for your brand. And also Twitter is a platform that many people use to either complain or brag about products and services. So even though there is not an official customer review section on your Twitter profile, please keep an eye on what people are saying about your product on Twitter. Now let's talk about some best practices about online customer review management. So the first best practice that I want to talk about is to claim your page on all the review websites where your business appears. Because review websites use publicly available information to create pages for all the businesses that are within their scope. And therefore, your business could be on many different review websites without you even knowing about it. And normally, you get a few benefits from claiming your page. first, you will have more control over your page and you can add more details to it, such as pictures, text. Second important benefit is that after you claim your page, you will also have access to more tools that the review websites offer. So you will probably be able to analyze the visitors of your page. And the third important benefit of claiming your page on the review websites is that a lot of times they will also have a notification feature. So if you claim your page, you will get notifications every time somebody reviews your website on that review site. The second best practice that I want to talk about today is to assign somebody on your team to be responsible for handling online customer reviews, because it's really important to respond to customer reviews in a timely manner for the ones that you decide to respond to. And also, most review websites give you only one opportunity to respond to a customer review. Therefore, you should really be careful about how you respond, because you get just one chance to do it. So for this role, you should select somebody who has really good writing skills and somebody who is good at handling customer complaints. Another best practice that I want to talk about today is to respond to positive reviews in addition to just negative reviews, because many businesses focus only on responding to negative customer reviews online and they don't respond anything to the positive reviews. However, I think it's really important to respond to some positive reviews too, because that makes your customers feel more appreciated. And if nothing else, you can just say thank you. A simple thank you will go a long way to make your customers feel appreciated. But another thing that I want to mention here is to not use this response as a sales opportunity. So when you respond to a positive review, do not try to sell additional products or services to that reviewer, because that's really annoying, and I see many businesses trying to do that, so please don't. Yet another best practice that I want to talk about today is to not post fake reviews, or don't ask your digital marketing agency to post fake reviews for you. So please don't post fake positive reviews for your products or services, or fake negative reviews for your competitors' products and services, because not only that this is ethically wrong, this is also illegal in some countries, so you can get into a lot of trouble for doing this. And the last best practice that I want to talk about today is that you should encourage your customers to write reviews about your business online, because most people will not think about writing a review about your business unless you kind of encourage them a little bit. And it is especially important to encourage your satisfied customers to write reviews online for your business. There's a couple of things that I want to clarify about this topic actually. So you should encourage your customers to write reviews, but you should not bribe them to write reviews. Now, don't try to give them free products or discounts or any kind of compensation in exchange for a review, because first of all, this is against the rules of many review websites, and if the customer writes in the review that you gave them something so that they would write a review, that would really hurt your reputation online. Another thing that I want to clarify on this topic is that you should encourage customers to write reviews about your business, but you should not encourage customers to write positive reviews about your business. You should just encourage them to write a review based on their experience with your business, and whether that review is positive or negative, you should leave it up to the reviewer to decide. Now let's talk about the most tricky part of online customer reviews, and that is negative reviews. So every business receives a negative review every once in a while. So when you see a negative review for your business, don't freak out, it's okay, it happens to everyone. But the good news is that most online reviews are positive, and only a small number of online reviews are actually negative. The first thing that you should remember when you see a negative review about your business online is to try to stay calm and collected, and try not to get angry, even though it could be difficult not to get angry, especially if you don't agree with the review. But whatever you do, please do not respond to the negative review while you're angry or upset, because that never leads to anything good in the future. Then after you have had some time to process the negative review, the next thing that you should do is try to look at the situation from the customer's point of view, and try to understand why the customer decided to write a negative review for your business. Because as I said, the vast majority of online reviews are positive. So when somebody takes the initiative to write a negative review for your business, they must have had a really bad experience with your business. Then the next thing that you should do is a little bit of research. So research the incident, find out exactly what happened, and talk to all your employees who were involved in the incident. And when you understand exactly what happened, you will be able to address the issue appropriately. Then after you have gathered all the facts, the next step is to decide whether you want to respond or not to that review. And you definitely don't have to respond to all negative reviews, and especially you don't have to respond to irrational reviews, reviews that don't make sense, reviews that are irrelevant, or reviews from frequent complainers. So if somebody has written a few negative complaints about your business, you can feel free to ignore them in the future. However, you should always try to respond to negative reviews that are genuine and negative reviews that are about situations when you really messed up. And also, you should always try to respond to negative reviews that are from important customers. So, customers who frequently buy your products or services, or customers that have a following online, because one negative review from that kind of customer can have a really negative effect on your business. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. That really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. And also, please consider subscribing, because I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. And if you can help me with this goal, I would really appreciate it. And also, if you'd like to be notified the next time when I post videos, please hit the notification bell below. And I post videos every week, so I'll see you again next week. Bye!